I am here with Anne-Marie and Anne-Marie, the two Anne-Maries, and they have teamed up to be fitness buddies on the 6-week challenge. So let's see how they're getting on. So the first question I always ask is, where were you guys like 3-4 weeks ago? Where was your health and fitness?
Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah.
It was, well, it wasn't great. I must admit, we both put on weight during lockdown, like many people. And then we tried doing a wee bit before Christmas, but put the pounds on again after Christmas, and really didn't have the enthusiasm to start doing anything after Christmas. So we weren't in a great place, I'd probably say.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I just think up before Christmas we were doing your online thing before, you know, and then we joined this, and it's fantastic. Before it was just a workout 3 times a week, but this is offering so much more, Stuart.
Aye. So how has the first 2 weeks been?
Well, they've been good, and maybe easier than I thought. I was worried about doing something for 6 weeks. I've never done anything like this for a sustained period. I've said, right, I'm going to cut down this week, or we'll do a wee trial, or maybe done some exercise for longer. But doing both exercise and the food plan and watching what you eat, never done anything like that for a long period of time. And I must admit, I was a bit apprehensive about being able to do it for a long period of time. So a bit nervous.
Yeah, and we're practically halfway there now. We're coming up to week 3, and it's been not quite a scoosh, but how easy it is for you to do it. You think, I'm not going to be able to manage that. 6 weeks is ridiculous, and can't. It's so good. It's just, and you guys, we can't praise you and Claire how brilliant it is you guys are there. Boris,
what's like a typical day now for you guys on a kind of workout day?
So we're trying to do workout. I'm working 4 days a week. So we try and do 3 days of exercise. So a Monday when I'm off, one day at the weekend, and then try and fit in another one. So we make sure we have breakfast before we exercise at 10, because we didn't always do that before. And so making sure, sometimes like, I'll skip breakfast, but we make sure we have breakfast and then a snack after the exercise as well. I think that's really important. And then, as you say, sets you up for the day.
Yeah.
And you get your steps in.
Yeah. And that's the heart, because I was going to say we've increased our water and increased our steps. There was no way we were doing 10,000 steps a day. We're now doing the minimum of 10,000 a day, Stuart, minimum. And it's kind of easy, you know, and obviously when the weather gets better, it's easier to get out there. But even before, I was quite vain, and I'm like, oh, it's chucking me rain, I'm not getting out, my hair will get wet and all that. I'm just going to go for it now. And honestly, so good.
So your attitude's changed, so you're doing
Absolutely.
at least 3 workouts a week, you're doing 10,000 steps a day, you're drinking more 2 litres of water, and you're doing your photographs of your food, so tracking your food. So what's happened in the first 2 weeks? What was your result up to the 14th day?
Okay, so I've lost 5 pounds over the 2 weeks, and I've lost 2 inches off my weight. So I'm really pleased with that. Yeah,
my target was to lose half a stone in 6 weeks. I have lost 5 pounds in 2 weeks and 1 inch around my waist. So I'm hoping to increase that, but I'm so delighted with my results.
You might hit your target by tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Right, well, here's the best bit. Right, so what was the hardest bit of the whole challenge? What was the most uncomfortable thing?
Well, we'd done some online classes with you before, and we'd also done like the Herbalife thing before, but we'd never really done anything as a group. So sharing with you, but sharing with other people. Yeah. And I must have thought, I'm not sure if I'm into that, but so a bit apprehensive about that. But I think it's been really good. It's actually been really positive. So other people's success sort of spurs you on. Aye. And you also get really good ideas from other people, because if you are trying to like eat healthy, then other people really help you if you see what they're doing and they give you a good idea. So actually being part of a group is actually worked in our favour, rather than thinking, oh, I don't want to share how much I weigh and how much I've lost or not, and with other people. But being part of the group's really spurred you on?
Yeah, my biggest thing, Stuart, was taking my photographs, taking a photograph of my weight on the scales, because I knew what it was, but actually sending it to you, doing that, taking a photograph of me side on front, because I know all previous clients have done it. I'm so brave, fantastic, but I did it this time, and honestly, and I'm just not going to be there any longer. And I'm just, that's, you know, that was definitely my hardest thing.
That's great to hear. So what was the bit you enjoyed the most?
Do you know what? I think, well, we're loving the exercise, and you can definitely feel that the difference. You know, you're able to push yourself harder than we were even, you know, 2 weeks ago. But the food, we're actually enjoying it. You know, we're cooking more food from scratch because we have to, and a bit more variety. And I think the food we're eating is actually nicer than what we were eating before. But it's also it's healthier. So actually enjoyed it, and see when you get a result, when you lose a few pounds, it's great. It's a great feeling. It's like a buzz from doing it, and it pushes you on to keep going, you know, for the next week. Yeah,
I think one of my favourite bits are the classes, Stuart. I just, no offence, Stuart, but you're just one of the funniest guys. see when you do all that, yes, and do the stuff, and even when we do like a total added bonus, Claire doing the yoga, and she's talking us through, and you're in the background and you're
I'm terrible at yoga.
We're doing the same, but it's so good hearing people who are naturally fit and, you know, all the things you've done, that you struggle slightly as well, so it really brings us on. But honestly, really loving it, you know.
Claire's always saying things to me like, right, go try and reach forward, and I'm like, oh man. So if someone was sitting just now and they're thinking, oh, I've put on loads of weight recently and I'm not really doing anything, and they saw like an advert for the 6 week challenge or something, what would you say to them if you could speak to them?
Yeah, definitely do it. Absolutely. It's, yeah, don't hesitate, do it. We actually were talking to someone the other just yesterday, and they sort of commented on the fact that they could see that we both, like, you know, lost a wee bit of weight and were looking better, and they were doing the same. So it's dead easy to talk to someone when you've done it and say it's really worthwhile, you should try it. Because we're both enthusiastic about it, so say to someone, yeah, just try it, and it's much easier than trying to do something on your own.
I remember hearing years ago the inside every fat person is a thin person burst waiting to get out, and I used to think what they're talking about. I now know what that is, and just my energy levels have increased, just my attitude to food, to exercise, to walking, something that majority of this world can all do. Get up there and do it, and honestly join in. And Stuart, fantastic, great coach. You're there for me, even like something daft. I was struggling a wee bit with the toilet, and I contacted you, you know, who I exactly got on with the water. But who else has a PT there that you can ask these questions, or let you know I'm feeling down or I'm not feeling the best? You guys are there building us up all the time. That's you and Claire. So.
I love that chat. It's just, I'd be dying to speak to you guys because you've been just buzzing since day one. But I'll get a wee catch up with you after I stop the recording. So anyone watching the recording, I want to say thanks to the Anne-Marie's, and just get in touch with the page, me or Claire, or send us a message. And I hope you got some value from that.